Noah loved collecting strange things. Broken watches, old coins, seashells shaped like hearts. Anything unusual always ended up on the small wooden shelf beside his bed. But the most mysterious object of all arrived on a quiet Saturday morning at the town's flea market. It was a compass.
Small, round,
Golden. Unlike normal compasses, it had no letters, no north or south. Only a thin needle and tiny symbols carved around the edge. How much? Noah asked the old vendor. The man smiled strangely. For you, $1. Too cheap. Too easy. But Noah bought it anyway. The moment he held it, the metal felt warm. That's weird, he muttered. On the way home, he noticed something impossible. The needle didn't point north. It pointed forward. Always forward. When he turned left, the needle turned left. When he stopped, it trembled like it was impatient. What are you trying to show me? He whispered. At home, he tested it again. He spun in circles. The needle kept correcting itself, pointing toward the same direction, beyond town, toward the hills no one ever visited. That night, the compass began to glow faintly on his desk.
tick, tick, tick.
Like a heartbeat. Noah couldn't sleep. It felt like the compass was calling him. Not asking. Pulling. By morning, curiosity won. He packed a small bag, slipped the compass into his pocket, and followed wherever it pointed. He didn't know where it would lead, but somehow he felt certain. Something out there was waiting only for him. The compass guided Noah past the last houses of town, across empty fields and toward the old hills covered in tall grass. No roads led there. No signs. Just open land and silence. Still, the needle stayed steady. Forward. All right, Noah sighed. I'm trusting you. As he climbed higher, the air grew cooler. Clouds drifted low, brushing the hilltops. The world felt bigger, quieter. After an hour of walking, he found something strange. A narrow stone path hidden under vines. I've lived here forever. How did I never see this? The compass glowed brighter. Step by step, he followed the forgotten path into a small valley, surrounded by cliffs. In the center stood ruins, broken walls and half-fallen towers like pieces of an ancient city. His heart raced. Who built this place? Suddenly, the ground trembled softly. A low humming sound filled the air. The compass needle spun wildly, then locked straight ahead, toward a tall archway covered in moss. As Noah stepped closer, symbols on the stones began to glow, the same shapes carved on the compass. Then he heard something else. Footsteps. Not his own. Echoing between the ruins. He wasn't alone. For a second, fear told him to run. But the compass pulsed warmly in his hand, like it was saying,
Keep going. So he did.
Right through the glowing arch. The moment Noah crossed the archway, the air changed. The sky above wasn't blue anymore. It shimmered purple and gold, like sunset frozen in time. Floating lights drifted like fireflies. The ruins looked whole again, tall and shining as if untouched by age. This isn't my world, he whispered. The compass glowed brighter than ever, lifting slightly from his palm as if weightless. Ahead, a circular platform stood in the center of the city. At its heart was an empty stone pedestal shaped exactly like the compass. Slowly, Noah understood. This is where you belong, isn't it? He placed the compass onto the pedestal. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, light exploded outward. Symbols lit up across the ground. The city hummed with energy. The floating lights danced faster. A gentle voice echoed around him. Thank you, traveler. Images flashed in his mind. People long ago using the compass to protect this hidden world, guiding only the brave and curious to find it. The compass wasn't meant to lead to treasure. It led to discovery, to courage, to those willing to explore the unknown. The light softened. The city slowly faded back into ruins. The sky returned to blue. The pedestal was empty. The compass was gone. But Noah didn't feel sad. Because something had changed. He didn't need a compass anymore. Now he knew how to follow his own direction. And somehow, he felt that this wouldn't be his last adventure.